This week I decided to go ahead and post my January makes before February got too far away from me and I forgot what I made in January. I actually didn't do a lot of garment sewing in January. I ended up only having 3 tops, I think. Yeah, 3 tops and 1 dress because I ended up spending a lot more time doing quilting instead. And I tend to fluctuate back and forth between quilting and garment sewing, and sometimes it's 6 months of garment sewing and 6 months of quilting. Sometimes it's every other week I switch back and forth. Sometimes it's every other day. It just kind of depends. I like to bounce around between my hobbies. But anyway, I wanted to do a quick little video and show you what I made and probably tell you what my plans are for February, even though I'm not really sure. But so while I talk, I'll end up having all these thoughts in my head and I'll end up telling you that. So, yay! Anyway, it's actually quiet in my house today, and that was another reason why I wanted to go ahead and get the video made now. My kids are at school and my husband is out of town for work, so I have a quiet house and wanted to just go ahead and get this taken care of. So first up, I have my second Koko dress that I ever made, and I did the neckline a little bit differently than the directions. Again, I kind of like a bound neckline rather than the way that I think the directions call for just flipping it inside to the inside, and I don't really like the way that works. So I did a bound neckline with my adjustment that I needed to do, and I did a little bit of pink. You can't really tell. Here, I'll move Maggie. Nope, she's not gonna work. Sorry. Let's see. Here, we'll do it this way. You can kind of see. You can't see when I wear it, but you can see I did a pink. I did a pink bias binding, so that it's a little bit of a color, so it's not all just navy. This is a navy, if it's hard to tell. It's a sweatshirt material, so it's a little bit heavier. I've worn it only one time. I finished it in early January, and then I got to wear it about a week ago to an event because it was finally cold enough to wear it. It's very comfortable, kept me very warm. The only problem is that this particular sweatshirt knit does not stretch very much at all. So I ended up cupping up the sleeves, just folding them up while I was wearing it, so that in case I wanted to move them up, they don't move as readily as I would like. But other than that, I didn't make any changes to the pattern, except for the neckline, like I said. But I really, really love this pattern. It is an easy make. I think I worked on it over 2 days just because I like to break things up, and really, really like it. This one actually, though, the only other problem is I think I cut off too much on the bottom because it ended up being a little shorter than what I like. But, I wore tights and boots and it turned out just fine. So it's really cute, really comfortable. I think I'm going to make a couple for summertime with shorter sleeves or like tank top versions because I really like the pattern. So that was the one dress that I made, and then the other makes were, there are 3 variations on a shirt that I'm trying to get the proper fit and style for. This one is the Belladonna Tunic that I've made 3 or 4 in the past, and this time I decided to do the cowl neck that comes with it. Really cute, really comfortable. I did the short sleeves, a little bit longer than the short sleeve version, and the shirt length, if you can kind of tell. The only thing I don't really like about this, it's a little too blousy for me. So I have to, when I actually wear it, I have to wear it with a cardigan so that it kind of pulls in, because I've had 2 kids and blousy doesn't really look good on me. It tends to make me look a little heavier than I already am. So so I try not to do anything too blousy. I didn't realize when I was making this that it would end up being so full, and I think I actually did end up taking about 1 inch off each side just to pull it in a little bit. It is very nice and very comfortable, and I really like it, but it is just a little too full for me. So now I'm going to show you the other two that I did. So give me just a second. Oh, and this fabric is actually fabric that I've had for a couple of years, and it is sheet fabric from Target. When I make like wearable muslins and I want to try out knit fabric or knit patterns that call for knit fabric, and if I'm trying them out for the first time, I like to use sheets, because you can buy like a full sheet set for like $26, and you can get like 3 or 4 different patterns out of that. So I really like to do that, and that way I can have some like wearable muslins, and it turns out just fine. So I'm gonna go and change, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is cowl neck number 2. This is the Sweet Tea pattern from Patterns for Pirates, and I'll put links down underneath for all of the patterns that I mentioned again, just in case you want to go check them out yourselves. This fabric is from Joann's. I think I posted about it a few months ago when I bought it, and I finally figured out what to make with it. So I mashed up the cowl neck from the Belladonna with the Sweet Tea Tunic, and made the long sleeve version. So you can see, I didn't worry about pattern matching or about stripe matching, because it just didn't bother me all that much. So there's the cowl neck, and then the sleeves. It's 2 pieces, front and back for the shirt, and then the extra sleeve, which goes right there. Really nice, really long, because I like to cover my hand sometimes because I get cold. So that was really nice. The only thing I don't really like about this pattern, as I run over my toe, is, and I have to like back up really far for you to tell, is that the tail, I like the shirt tail, but it goes down like way further than I like. So I'm going to have to adjust that with the next one. I do like the curve though, but it's just longer than I like. So that was my other make, and I probably ended up not doing too bad on the stripes. It wasn't an intentional match. I really like it though. It's very comfortable. I can wear it with leggings, and I'll just sit on my knees. I really like the cowl neck, and it's, if I actually put it up, it's really big. And then I can adjust it, and it's all fun. So, alright, now I'll go show you the next one. Okay. So, this was the first one. I just moved the chair over there. So, this was the first mashup that I did of the Sweet Tea and the Belladonna, because I wanted the cowl neck from the Belladonna, but I wanted the fit and the shape of the Sweet Tea. So I have been working on that. So this was the first one that I did, and it originally had the shirt tail, like the gray one, but I ended up not liking it because of the way that the fabric is, and I ended up just cutting it off at like shirt length. And I like this better, but it's the longer sleeves, which I really like. And then you can kind of tell. I mean, it's like a dolman sleeve with the added length. It's super comfy. If you watched, I think the video I did 2 or 3 videos ago where I talked about the fabrics that I got for Christmas, this is one of the ones that I got. Now I'm going to sit in the chair. Okay. This is one of the ones that I got from LA Finch Fabrics. It's a double brushed poly knit. Super comfy. I also have it in the red. I had already made this shirt when I did that video. That's why I didn't show the blue, because I was waiting to post it. Because technically I did this at the end of December, but I'm counting it as a January make since it kind of all works out. So that's about it. It probably looks really weird, me looking at different cameras. I have switched to my iPad again, and I left the screen up so that I could make sure that I actually was in it properly to show you the clothes. So if I look from here to here, sorry. I'll try to get that figured out for next time. So far I am working on finishing up a mini quilt. I did finish my big quilt, but I'm actually going to hold off and show you all that in February because it's a February finish. So I'm going to hold off and show it to you then. It's actually rather warm here lately, so I haven't worn a lot of the long sleeve things, just because of the weather. Sorry, I'm going to take a sip of water. I am working on, I think I'm working on another blank tee because I found some fabric that was just enough that I can make a t-shirt out of. And then I also have a couple other patterns cut out that I'm going to work on this month. Because I think I'm going to try to do one item a week. So whether it's a quilt or a mini quilt or a garment, and then maybe that way I won't feel like I'm neglecting my house so much because I'm concentrating more on sewing. But so far it's worked out. I cut out a Lane raglan yesterday and have put it together. Just need to put the neckband and do the hemming, and I will work on that today. And then I have some others that I cut out, and I'll gradually work on those. But I'm trying to be more efficient with my sewing as well, and just have things ready to do so that when I sit down, I can actually concentrate on just doing that for an hour and not back and forth and back and forth. And hopefully that way I will get more things done, but I don't know. So thank you for sticking around and watching me ramble and my eyes flip from screen to screen. If you like what you saw, I would love it if you would give me a big thumbs up or subscribe. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, feel free to leave them for me in the bottom. I will be back in about a week or two just to update you with what I've got going on. I have a small fabric haul that I'm going to show. And then also let you know probably about other plans that I have for this year, because I'm going to try very hard to expand my sewing skills even further than I did last year. And I have some ideas that I want to try to work up, and hopefully by posting them I will be held more accountable for being able to do them. So thanks so much for sticking around, and I will see you all later. Thanks. Bye.